anybody hear This is like 10 times heavier than normal traffic out here. So if one tower puts out 100 megabytes a second, and there's 100 cars bouncing off of it, everybody gets 1 second. I mean 1 megabyte a second. We need 2.5, not to get buffer monster. You know? And this is why we have Snowman camera. It takes 2.5 megabytes a second to broadcast, upload. However, it only takes like, I don't know, point 100 kilobytes, 150 kilobytes, or whatever it is, to upload a simple image to our Snowman every 15 seconds or so. That allows people to still get an idea what's going on. Does that make sense? So use Snowman when we get into extended. Now, in the case of that accident, everybody was on their phone, probably looking up maps or Waze or Google or whatever. So you got what, 300 cars bouncing off of one tower. Does that make sense at all to anybody? So it doesn't mean we have a trash website. It doesn't mean our app is trash. It doesn't mean the camera's trash. Because I guarantee you, nobody could stream in that same location at that time. Does that make sense? But in case you're wondering, there was right at the rest area, there was a car completely rolled over in the ditch on the right. Like a few feet west of that, there was a pickup truck with a flatbed that was sprawled out into the median. And just past that, on the right shoulder, was a brand spanking new Dodge Ram pickup that had the rear end ripped off of it. Like the wheels were totally separated off of the truck. So that's why everybody was stopped and talking. Does any of that make sense to anybody? Or did we like just pop out again and nobody knows nothing I'm saying and all that? Can we get a ding ding if anybody's listening? car that rolled over in the ditch was actually attached to that flatbed trailer. And some way, somehow, something happened. I don't know if the guy made a lane change and the car fell off and then the other people hit it or what. I don't know. But I'm going to say that car that rolled over was on the trailer. So I don't know. It's hard to say. But it just shows in a second. You never know what could go wrong. That's why it always scares me when these guys all tailgate each other so much and so close and so fast. One little blip like that, one little car fall off a trailer and everybody instantly dominoes. Dominoes to the dominoes. That's all it takes. One second. This is a whole bunch more traffic than we normally see out here. They're all stealing my signal. To me. Oh, you're stop this truck, let me know. Well, that truck's 101. I don't know why. Somebody beeped at me. Never gonna. Never, never a broadcast. I don't know. Because I'm not the nose. Crazy and nobody knows. I can hear. Dang wheels. I can scream if I want to, I can scream if I want to. My brain cells are being rattled with the truck. Round and round the wheels go. Bumpity bump bump bumpity bump bump, 'cause we got square wheels. Oh, this is driving me crazy. Are we done with the bumps now, finally? Slowly. Starting to get us. We're seeing like 10 times or more the traffic, which means everybody's signal. All your signal belongs to me. I paid $800 for a phone bill. Your signal belongs. way station. way station probably, betcha, going to be closed. But you never know. I see flashing red lights off to the left. What are they in my eyes? All right, what do we got? Green light. I hate to be a party pooper, but the pumpkin clock just chimed. Hopefully we're going to have a stable signal here. I got some things to tell y'all. Oh wow, are you serious? Flying J is full? Why? It's a holiday. Because look at all the trucks parking up here in the car lot. Are they just all lazy? Alright, so we got a good signal or what? I think we'll be okay here. Plenty of room. See, I don't see why people, with all this room, why are so many trucks parked in the car parking lot? If I own this Flying J, I'd boot them all out, tell them to park where they're supposed to park. Alright, so I guess we better stop the clock. Alright, so I show excellent connection. Is that accurate? Somebody tell me. Signal's good? Okay, good deal. Alright. Good deal. Sam, how you doing? Alright, so, Lorna's the designated stop the clock lady. Alright, something I want to tell y'all first of all. From Denver to the Colorado line is always like barely enough signal to stream. Okay? Under normal circumstances. But traffic is really heavy out here. I don't know why. I guess everybody's coming back from Turkey Day or whatever the case may be, but you have to think about it. There's not much civilization out here. So they're only going to provide enough towers for normal traffic out in the boonies. So if one tower puts out 100 megabytes a second worth of power, right? And 5 vehicles are attached to it, everybody gets 20 megabytes a second. If 100 vehicles are attached to one tower, everybody gets 1 megabyte a second. We need 2.5 to stream without buffer monsters. Okay? In the case of the accident, right in Burlington, right at the rest area, the traffic came to a standstill. So you had several hundred cars that was probably looking up maps and everything else. And so that's why signal pretty much, you know, went south really bad. However, that's the purpose of Snowman, our 24/7 camera. Because while it does take us 2.5 megabytes a second to have a good stream, solid stream, it only takes, you know, a couple hundred kilobytes or so to put up a snowman picture. That way you guys can still see a little bit. Is it as wonderful as a solid stream? No. But it does take place, you know, in emergency situations or all night. We leave it running all night. Y'all get to watch the sun come up or other traffic roll by. So that's the purpose of having Snowman. And a lot of people love our Snowman views. Even when we're sleeping, it runs. But then there are a few who don't understand what we try to do. So anyways, I understand people get frustrated with no signal, and I promise you, nobody gets more frustrated than I do. I want a perfect stream all the time. And my expectations are a little bit higher than what technology can deliver right now. But as far as that accident goes, we saw a rolled over car in the ditch that looked like it rolled over several times. Just to the left of that, in the median, was a pickup truck with a flatbed. Nothing on the flatbed. He was strung out across the median. Then just past that was a brand new brand new Dodge pickup truck that had the wheels, rear wheels, ripped off of it, and the axle broke in half because the two wheels were in two different locations. So that was a big, massive mess. I'm going to say, I don't know, I wasn't there, obviously, but I'm going to say that the car that was in the ditch rolled over was on that trailer. Because if you looked at the skid marks, it looked like something hit the trailer, causing the trailer to zigzag and probably toss that car right off. And that other people ran into it or who knows what. Pretty big mess. That's why I always tell you guys, don't tailgate to the point that if something happened, everybody's going to be dominoes and just crash into each other. That's exactly why those 100 car pileups happen every winter, because everybody flies like monsters so close together that there's no reaction time. So anyways, that's that. Does that make sense at all? Real Jackson, I appreciate that. That does mean a lot. Normally I just hear people complain. Starlink is going to fix some. Yes. My fear with that is people are going to expect and demand Starlink to be perfect without a glitch. It may still, it runs into the same thing. If we have a whole bunch of other people attached to that Starlink, we may be having to share. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. But it will help tremendously. See, Sam, there you go. You know what I'm talking about. They're a bunch of morons. Because nobody's immune to an accident. Anybody could make a mistake. A tire could blow, anything. And I just don't want any of our road crew to get mixed up in that when you don't have to. So anyways, that's that. Let's go over some numbers really quick. 129 miles to go to delivery. We deliver tomorrow at 7 p.m. I am going to talk to the boss tomorrow before we get to Denver and see if we could possibly drop this load in Denver, because that gives people, 12 hours or whatever, 10 hours to get up there. I doubt that they are going to go for that. We'll just have to see. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself. So anyways, 129 miles to go to Loveland. $617 miles driven today. Good deal. We hit that 600 mile mark. 54 minutes left on the 11-hour clock. 2 hours 14 minutes left on the 14-hour clock. 8 hours 50 minutes on the 70-hour clock. To that 8 hours 50 minutes, we will add another 8 hours and 8 minutes. So we'll have about 16 hours to run with tomorrow. So that's good. We'll have more hours than we can use. We do have a next trip after this, which will take us back to Chicago area. Let's see. Gossamer, Sam. So Gossamer probably don't want to. Sam, I was gonna ask All Things Harbor if y'all have the back end of YouTube editing experience. To change the titles of the video and whatnot. I was hoping that people would do it, but nobody does it. So I'm gonna have to see if we can't get another video editor involved. Thank you, Jim. BWG, how you doing? I got something thought out for dinner tonight. I don't remember what it is, so. We were going to look up the weather. What's ahead of us? I know snow was hanging around the Rocky Mountains. Let's see what's going on in front of us. Weather Channel's just sitting here being dumb. I don't know. Weather Channel ain't pulling up. Let's pull it up on our phone. Ruth, how you doing? Carol, howdy. Do I like Jersey Mike? Never been there. Pull up weather. Winter. Oh. A coating of an inch of snow tomorrow. No, Tuesday. That's not tomorrow. Tuesday. So does that mean no snow tomorrow? Actually, I show no snow currently falling. Woohoo! Thank you very much, Ann. I appreciate that. Craig, how you doing? Marco, I have not heard from Marco in more than a year. I don't know. I guess he don't like us no more. Actually, I know he went back to work. Maybe he just found other things to do. I don't know. Ken Laws. I tried to get a hold of Ken Laws. He's still working on videos in the background. I guess he just, I don't know, off on his own, dealing with life in his own way. So mostly sunny and 51. Nice. Okay. Clear tomorrow. Nice. Okay, good deal. Idaho and Wyoming snow. Nice. So we don't have to worry about that. Tuesday. We'll be out Tuesday, hopefully. Thank you, Judith. I appreciate that very much. That means a lot to me. What's my favorite Christmas song? I don't know. I don't know. Well, we earned our dinner today. Miguel, how you doing? Happy early birthday. So, anybody got anything? Anything important? Anything good? Anything not important? Anything bad? Boy, we are whooped today. Thank you, Judith. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Transmission issues. That's not good. What do you got again? What kind of cooties does your truck have? You're welcome, Kevin. You're welcome, Casey. What's my favorite Jim question? I don't know. The one that don't hurt my brain. I assume. See, 2022 Kenworth, I'm sorry. Oh, man. Yeah, have that checked out there, Sam. Is the rail strike going to affect me? No. Not that I know of. So, the notes in my information on a truck computer says you cannot deliver early. You will be, or we will be penalized if we deliver early. However, on the bills, every other page on my bills, it says, okay to deliver 1 day early. So I don't know which one to believe. So that's what we're going to talk to the boss tomorrow and see what the deal is. If we could get rid of this load early, that would be great. I don't know. I got to figure it out. We'll deal with that stuff tomorrow. You know you can't get anything done on a weekend. So tomorrow being Monday, maybe we could figure something out. Oh, man. We are wore out. Yeah, there you go. They'll pull all the codes. They automatically should pull all the codes anyways. What's for dinner? I don't know. We've not opened the refrigerator yet. No real alarm clock in the morning, though. See, it's 6 o'clock. That means we could roll out 4 o'clock in the morning. I doubt that's gonna happen. But you never know. If we wake up at 4 a.m., we might hit the road. I don't know. This guy's gonna take off my hood. Park straight, dude. What's wrong with you? Rick Rack, how you doing? Wampus? Hey Jen, how you doing? Rob, how you doing? Yeah, we had a couple more blue wrenches made. And I do appreciate y'all not turning mod stuff into a political thing. I know people get hurt sometimes when they wanted to be a mod and they didn't get picked to be a mod and all that mess. So, but you know, we have some mods that don't show up anymore. They got life going on. So we're just trying to keep stuff covered properly. Hi, Carol. We have the best group. Absolutely. I'm very, very, very proud of all of our road crew. I really am. Both the ones that chat, and don't forget, only about 10% of our viewers are actual chatters. There's a good 90% that watch that do not take part in chat. We can't ever forget to include them as well. Do I like Christmas gifts? Sure. Taking it light. How you doing? Wally. Wampus, ain't you from Alabama? You mean Alabama let you go? Yeah, we could open the door. They're okay. Probably blocking my TV signal, but there ain't much TV signal out here anyways. You were at Golden, Colorado at a place we dropped our trailer when we were here last. Oh, okay. Alrighty. You're welcome as always, Wally. Wally, you gonna make us some Christmas jingles? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year jingles? Howdy, Jimmy. Okay, so 6 o'clock on the dot. Dozer, how you doing? Do I like Joe Biden? We're not going to talk about politics like that. You know better than that. Buffalo, how you doing? Double Diamond, how you doing? See, today's the 27th, am I right? I should make Wally a blue rancher too? Does he want to be a blue rancher? Does he want to be smurfified and all that? Blackjack, how you doing? Krill, I have not heard from Krill, the owl guy, in a while. I hate to see a lot of people leave. I don't think they do it, like say, intentionally. I think that a lot of stuff is just life goes on. You know, people develop other interests and things like that. And isn't Krill like in the middle of all that mess over Ukraine and Russia and all that mess? I'm sure he might be having a difficult time. Our website is probably the last thing on his mind. There's a buzzer in the cab every once in a while. I told it to shut up in Kansas. Oh, that would be our lane departure warning. Meaning anytime our wheels touch the white line, our truck cries like a little baby. That's all that is. I'm waiting to find out if Wally's going to make us any Christmas jingles. Baby in the house. Oh, with me screaming and yelling. Hey, yeah, you want to keep it low. Yeah, sometimes people move to other channels, and that's fine too. You know, if we no longer meet their needs, then
you know, go for it. You know, and that doesn't bother me because I don't want to try to force people to stay. Just like there's a Walmart, Kmart, Target, you have 100 different box stores, you have 150 different grocery stores. It's up to the people to choose where they want to shop. We leave it up to the people that want to, you know, take part in what we offer, and if they don't, that's perfectly fine. I get no hurt feelings from that whatsoever. Uh-oh. Wally, where'd we go? Wally said, thanks. What are we thanking for? Dave-O, you're welcome. If we teach you anything and make any driver safer, then everything's worth it. This year, we put almost $20,000 reinvested in our website. The website, the app, Starlink, the new Starlink, all that stuff. So, Chris from New York, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Am I going to get my days off 1st and 2nd December? We're working on it. We're trying to get that arranged and all that stuff. Flushing, New York, how you doing? I don't know, maybe I missed it. There you go. Wally will do it. That's only if you want to. You don't have to. I enjoy using the stuff you gave us. I appreciate that. You know, just like in real life. Just like in real life, people are your friends, and then you become separated, and everybody meets everybody at the right time, and you cross paths. Sometimes you cross paths just for the handshake and a smile. Sometimes you cross paths and become best friends for a year or two in college or something. Some people you cross paths with and you become lifelong friends. So everything works out exactly the way it should. Yeah, you miss people. I miss people. But as long as everybody's happy, that's all we're interested in. There you go, Lorna. Connecticut. Yeah, it's been a while. How do you, dang it, I missed it. Jonathan Renda, how you doing? Wheelchair, how you doing? Oh no, MJR, don't let her get sick. Howdy, howdy doody. Am I close to Diamond for next month? Oh yeah. Cross paths with Lorna and it's like being stuck in glue. Yep. Howdy Jason, howdy. The right people cross your path at the right time for, you know, summer seasons, for summer years, some are like I said, just a smile in passing. So that, if people come and go to the channel, that's perfectly fine. That does not bother me. I don't want to, I don't know, force anybody to stay, because if you look at the numbers, they're not going down, they're going up all the time. And I would do exactly the same thing that we're doing now, whether we have 100 subscribers or 100 million subscribers. It would be exactly the same. So, howdy, Alan. How you doing? Leesburg, Virginia. Howdy. Vicky. Howdy, howdy. Real fan. Happy birthday. Orangey's a punk. By the way, don't forget to pick up your free Christmas card in the BigRigTravels store. Don't worry about it, Jim. No biggie. Like ships in the night. Richard, howdy. Thank you very much, Richard. That means a lot. I appreciate that. We got some great beer steins, or hot cocoa steins. Whatever. What you put in there is your end of the deal, but we've got some nice handcrafted stoneware mugs and steins that would go good for these winter days. We've got road crew medallions, MASH membership cards. I think we still have some winter clothing left. We will be printing after the new year. We will be printing more shirts and more hoodies and more everything, and probably introduce some more style shirts or whatever. So if we're short a color or your size, do me a favor, hit that back order button. That way I know what colors people want and what size and things like that. Oh, Wayne, I appreciate that. I'm just a regular standard issue truck driver. Did we tell you what? Oh, best truck driver. Y'all flip that around. Did I ever tell y'all are the best road crew a truck driver could ever have? Woo-hoo. Thank you very much. Do I have any thoughts on these new trucks that drive themselves? Not really, because they're not really out there much, and I don't know, I'm sure there'll be more and more, but I don't know, I don't really have anything to say about them. I definitely, a lot of people think, well, don't you feel threatened your job's gonna run away? Oh man, there's all sorts of styles of truck driving. I think it's going to be many, many, many years before I have to worry about my truck driving job being taken away by automatic trucks. And if it were to happen tomorrow in a blink of an eye, I guess I would just retire. You know what I'm saying? So it don't bother me one way or the other. Southern Cat, howdy. Good deal, Wampus. Yeah, if you all do any shopping at Amazon, if you click our Amazon link in the middle of the front page, and then sign into your account like normal, I get a percentage of whatever you buy. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It helps support the website. And in case you're wondering, no, I do not keep your information. I don't have any of your information. You just tell Amazon that you clicked the link from BigRigTravels. That's it. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you live. All I know is at the end of the month I get X amount of dollars. That's all there is to it. So if you don't be worried about no privacy, because I'm not going in there to look to see who bought what, because I can't even see it. You know what I mean? So a plastic front plate. You talking about a license plate? Do you know that when we first started broadcasting way back when, we actually offered those? But we offered metal ones. Rayovacs for the ears. Oh, Sam, I thought you already knew it all. Oh, if I taught another truck driver how to drive, that's good. And you're welcome. Glad. Is there any way to know if you're breaking up so you do not talk to yourself? I do get a little green light and a red light. Green light, yellow light, and red light. When we get the yellow light or the red light, we usually don't talk. So what makes me mad is when we have a green light and I tell y'all a story, and then in the middle of the story it turns red. Then that aggravates me. But maybe Starlink will help out. So ooh, Foster app. What did you buy us? I sat 270 Metro. How you doing? Metro St. Louis. Oh, me. Do I ever get nervous driving through places like Gary or East St. Louis? No. Nope, not at all. Uh-oh, my cooking vlog. What cooking vlog do we got? I didn't know we had a cooking vlog. Are you talking about making the burritos? It's the only cooking vlog I know of. Yep, the orange chicken and the burritos. Eventually, once we get the basement studio up and running, we'll branch out to doing cooking, I guess, and stuff like that. Show y'all how we grill our food and package it up for the road, all that good stuff. We'll get into that. Right now, we're trying to get the Belvedere Hometown Parade broadcast going, and we've got a bunch of reviews, product reviews that we have to get caught up on. We've got Starlink to try to mount. I want to get that going. So we're trying to get as much done as we possibly can. Do we ever come to Michigan? Sure. We eventually do get to all 48 states. Dennis, you're very, very welcome. We'll get there, Resi boy. Alright, so y'all like ready to call it a night so I could cook dinner and relax and unwind? 617 miles today. That's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of myself. We were kind of only thinking about doing 400, but when everything is good and the weather is good and all that stuff, then we try to mash it a little bit. Wally, Wally, Wally. All right, Lorna, get your paws out of the fridge. You could raid the fridge tomorrow morning. All right, see everybody in the morning. You guys are the best road crew ever, and I appreciate you as always. Here's the 126ers doing "On My Way Home," our adopted closing song. Alrighty, we'll see y'all in the morning and see what tomorrow holds in store for us. Alright, good night everybody. Appreciate you.